guys, welcome back to my page. My name is Dami. In today's class we're looking on how to make the flare, and it's going to be a very detailed class. So if today is the first time you're on this channel, you're welcome once again. You can tap on the notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly subscribe. Let's get started. Like, fitted from the waist, then it flares downwards, and it basically complements all body types. So now this brings us to the different type of flare. We have the 180-degree flare, that's like half circle. We have the 360-degree flare, that's one round flare, one single flare. We have the 720 flare, that's basically the 360 plus 360 gives us 720. And the fourth kind of flare we have is the 1440 flare. So today's class, like I said earlier, it's going to be very detailed, so I would like you to really pay attention. I had to write them down so as not to make the video too long. So the formula we are using is 3.14, that's to make half circle, and to make full circle, well, the standard measurement is 6.28, that's to make full circle according to Ellen Armstrong, although some people actually use 6.25. So we have the flare we are working with is the 360. Now the 360 is one full flare, one single flare, and we are the 720 is two circles, that's 360 at the front and then 360 at the back, and the 1440 is 4 flare. Now let's make a 360-degree flare, which is a single flare. The waist circumference we are making use of is 34 plus zip allowance, which is 2 inches. That gives us 36. Now 36 divided by 6.28. If you remember, I told you that's the formula for making a full circle. So 36 divided by 6.28 gives us 5.8 radius, approximately to 6. Now to get the length, so we'd know the amount of fabric we are working with, so as basically not to waste fabric. So you're going to take the radius, which is 6. Plumb length is 8 inches. Then we had 1 inch allowance at the bottom, that gives us 15. So the length we are looking for now is 15 inches. So we're going to fold the fabric into 4. Measure 15 on both sides, because we need to get it like it needs to be very equal. Then we'll take from the tip, now the edge, we'll take our 6 inches, that's the radius. We'll mark it round. I'm actually using a free hand. If you get a curve, you can use a curve. Then we'll take ½ inch at the top. That ½ inch is allowance. So by the time you join your peplum to the top, you won't fall short of fabric. Then we'll calculate our 15 inches. But from that bottom, if you mark it, you will see that it's accurate. That's your 8 inches. So let's just start from the top, 15. We've already added our 1 inch allowance. That's what gives us 15. So there's no need to add another allowance again. So this is 360-degree flare. It's a full flare and it's a single flare. After getting it, then we cut it off at one edge. So this is basically what it looks like, but because my waist circumference is not 34, onto the 720 flare, that's 360 at the front, 360 at the back. The waist circumference we are using is 34 divided by 2, that gives us 17. 17 divided by 6.28, that's the standard measurement. Then we had our 2 inches allowance, so we have 19 divided by 6.28. The radius we are having is 3, so we take our length, 9 inches, plus 1 inch bottom allowance, and the radius, that gives us 13. So 13 plus 13 gives us 26. So the actual length we are using for everything for our fabric is 26. So I'm just going to fold the paper into 4, 2, and then 2. Make sure the length and the width are both equal. They are both 26. After doing that, you look for the pointed edge, or rather look for the edge, then mark out that 3 inches, which is the radius. Come up by ½ inch, that's the same allowance, so that when you connect it to your bodies, you won't fall short of fabric. Then our length, mark our length. Remember, the length is 9 plus 1 makes it 10. We've added it already, so we just mark out our 10. But asked you mark out your 26, and there we have the 360 flare on one part Now we are going to make another 360-degree flare because we are working. Remember, I said the 720 flare is a double flare, so one 360 at the front and another 360 at the back. So unfortunately, I'm actually filming at night, and the paper I'm using is quite short, so I need a tape, and my tape is finished. So we'll have a part 2 of this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.